Candy ball game. We could see another one here tonight. Not gonna be an easy task here. A good crowd on hand. And apparently the Cheesemakers have received a technical at the beginning of this game. Ben Morris walks down to the free throw line, hits the front end, and I believe he'll get the second one again. In our pregame warm-up, I didn't see it. I'm just assuming it was stuffing the ball. The Cheesemakers have been known to do that. And that's Cheesemakers with no time off the clock. Down 2-0, Seaside brings the ball in. Ben Morris with the ball, moves top. Sideline right, hands to Medema. Medema back to Morris. Morris looking left side for Thompson. Swings it out to Thompson. Byron with the ball, low post pass inside Campbell, back door. Pump fake, Medema, jump check there by Armstrong. Ball loose on the floor, still loose. Mulder tips it back, Brame comes up with it. Brame in backcourt controls the ball and hands off to the sophomore. Swings right side to Mulder. Sam with the ball out to Jeremy. Outside the three-point line, Mulder almost steps out of bounds. He's been known to do that. Bourne with the ball, free throw extended right side. Lob pass high post to Armstrong. He moves baseline, working against Campbell, or Bodway. Inside ball tipped away, loose on the floor. Bourne's going to pump for two. No good. Rebound alongside. Comes to Medema. Medema outlet to Ben Morris. They'll push the ball. Seaside very, very active with the ball. Left side set shot for three. Good. On the way in, Byron Thompson. He's a guy you cannot leave open for the Seagulls. 5-0. Seaside leads here, just underway. 1 minute gone. Armstrong, other end, jumps it up, doesn't go. A rebound comes down to Medema. Outlet to Morris. They'll run again. Working right to left. That's west-east. Baseline pass. Pump fake inside. Lays it up and in, and he's fouled as Tim Campbell gives Seaside the 7-0 lead. We're only a minute and 10 seconds into this ball game. Not a good start by the Cheesemakers. Timeout on the floor. Tillamook trails 7-0. 6:50 left. First period. We'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah, fouls on Goff.
Must have been while this woman was standing.
High School. Cheesemakers trail 8-0 as Tim Campbell completes a three-point play by hitting the free throw. Brame with the ball in backcourt to Armstrong. Looks backside, goes Dickinson. Pump fake, free throw line, hands off to Bourne. Set shot on top of the key, good. Had a foot on the three-point line. It's only going to count for two. The Cheesemakers have torn the cellophane off the top of the iron and lead or trail now by 6, 8-2. Dug themselves an 8-point hole, and now the lob pass back to the door, laid up and in by Dave Bodway. Great feed from the outside on the right wing, down low to Bodway, who just put it up and laid it in. Armstrong, baseline right, looking inside. Cross-court pass goes to Brame. Brame on top, Medema all over him. Brame swings right side to Bourne. Back to Brame, inside Dickinson, dishes low. Armstrong lays it up and in. Nice feed from Chris Dickinson to Jeremy Armstrong for the easy triple on the left side. 10-4, Seaside leads. Inside again, Ben Morris hands to Bodway, lays it up and in. Cheesemakers, big hole in the middle of that defense and a good floor sight there by Ben Morris. Inside, Bodway getting the easy bucket. Tillamook the other way. Mulder, right wing, travels, no call. Bounce pass on top to Bourne. Swings left to Brame. Brame, pump fake, in high, baseline pass. Armstrong to the hoop, scores. Armstrong with 4 points in the ball game on 2 assists from Chris Dickinson. Baseline left, traveling. You can see it on top as Byron Thompson took a little shuffle step, driving baseline left, turns the ball over. Cheesemakers get it back. as second turnover of the game for Seaside. None yet for Tillamook, but Tillamook trails 12-6. Bourne, left to right across the timeline. Ben Morris comes out to midcourt to meet him. Looks left, goes right to Mulder. Mulder baseline Armstrong, tipped off his hands, out of bounds. On top, it was Tim Campbell, got a piece of it, tipped it, and Armstrong just got a finger on it. Out of bounds it went. Cheesemakers have their first turnover of the ball game. Morris, right to left on top against Bourne. Hands in, Bodway, crossover move down the lane, throws it up, doesn't go, but he's fouled. It'll be on Mulder or Armstrong. I believe it's Mulder. We'll see as they administer. It is Sam Mulder with the foul. He will pick up his first personal foul, second team foul on the Cheesemakers. Bodway free throw on away, no good. As Bodway used that same old move we teach in the 7th grade, you know. Head fake, crossover move. Got Armstrong off his feet and drew the foul on Mulder. First free throw no good, second free throw in the air is good. It's 13-6, 5:05 left to play, first period. Three-quarter court pass goes to Brame. Across the timeline, sets up there, top of the key, left side Armstrong. He's going to pull it back out to Brame. Swings right to Bourne to Mulder. Mulder on the outside, long range three, on the way, no good. Chase down in the corner. Whistle foul is going to be on Brame, I believe. Or it's going to be on Medema, I don't know. It will be on Medema, and just a little collision down there on the side. Apparently Medema threw a shoulder or something. Cheesemakers get it back as Brame was chasing it down in the corner. Clear out by midcourt on the inbounds play. From underneath the bucket goes to Armstrong. Right to Dickinson, crossover move. Good defense there by Bodway. Swinging on top to Bourne. Bourne working against Ben Morris. Morris all over him, swings left to Brame. Brame inside to Mulder, stops. Oh, lose control, out of bounds. Tillamook turns it over again. Good defense that time by Byron Thompson, fighting Mulder across the lane. Mulder couldn't hang on and shoveled it out of bounds. Cheesemakers turn the ball over, down 16. Play here in the first period, over 1590 or 104.1 FM KTIL tonight. Swings right side, Medema, good. Oh, pretty looking shot, just inside the three. On the right wing goes Medema. He hits for two. It's 15-6. 9-point lead, largest lead of the game for the Seagulls. Baseline left, Dickinson for two. No good. Long backside. Doesn't go. A rebound comes down to Bodway. Bodway with the ball outlet to Morris. Morris working down against the 1-3-1 zone of the Cheesemakers. Tipped off by Brame. 2-on-1 going the other way. Brame left side. Bourne right. Gets speed. Loses it. On the floor. Diving after it. Tries to get rid. Jump ball. And the alternating possession will go to the Cheesemakers. As Bourne slipped, the ball hit low on the pass from Brame. Went to the floor. He was tied up there by Medema. And the Cheesemakers get it back on the alternating possession. Mulder looks to bring it in, goes into the corner to Bourne. Back out on top. Dickinson pumps for three. Doesn't go. A rebound inside. Fought for. Armstrong's going to fight it out and come down with it. To Brame for three. No, airballs it. Rebound Dickinson. Turn around. Jumps it up. It doesn't go. Rebound down to Campbell and outlet left to Morris. Sideline break left side. Morris going to work baseline. Cut off there by Bourne. Morris on top. Set shot for three. Thompson. Good. At 5'7", he's not going to stop Thompson out there. Pass inside, right wing, jumper on the way. Dickinson, good. Quick release on the baseline right by Chris Dickinson, the 6'8" forward. He gets two. Tillamook down by 10. Morris pumps for three. Hard left iron, no good. Dickinson with a rebound. Outlet to Brame. Brame, crossover move to the free throw line. The other way, checked by Medema. Brame gets it back, kicks on top. Right wing, Dickinson for three. On the way, in and out, no good. Looked good, wouldn't stay. Medema with the offside board. Medema pushes the ball right to left, top of the key, left side. Thompson for three, on the way, short, no good. Armstrong rebound. He's going to run the ball the other way. I don't think the Cheesemakers want to be in a running game here. Rebound by Medema. Traveling. Armstrong missed the lay-in coming the other way. Medema pulled the ball off the board, and traveling is called. Fourth turnover of the ball game for Seaside. Seaside's fans did not see that. I didn't either. Yep, but it was traveling. Cheesemakers get it back. Bourne, right wing for three. In and out, no good again. Medema, 38% on the year, and Cheesemakers aren't that good tonight. Down 18-8, down by 10, and they're running the ball. Campbell, high post left side, left swings it around, baseline. Bodway going to drive inside, jump, shoots, no good. Campbell offside board, whistle foul, Brame over the back. Campbell, great position on the backside board, ready to put it up and in, but Brame got a hack and a swing in on the far side. It's going to send Campbell to the line? No, they're not going to send him to the line. That is an odd call. Apparently on the rebound, maybe a little slow whistle, but he fouled him right away, so apparently before the shot, so the ball comes out of bounds to Seaside. Thompson swings left side, Medema, pump fake, inside jump, blasted there by Armstrong, but I believe Mulder got a piece of him from behind before the shot, or on the shot. Too bad for the Cheesemakers because Armstrong pretty much had Medema in jail there too. Medema would have had to make a tough shot to score with Armstrong in his face. Out of the ball game goes Mulder, 2 personal fouls. Into the ball game comes Jeff Labhart. Labhart's been very productive for the Cheesemakers when he's been in this year. Free throw good by Medema. Soft touch on the ball by the number 24 as he gets nothing but net. Medema has 3 points in the ball game. Second free throw. This is no good. Ball tipped high in the air, tipped out on top, chased down in the corner. Danny Bourne, the smallest guy on the floor, comes up with it. Swinging left to right. Into the ball game now is Jason Bartlett for the Seagulls, replacing Ben Morris. Left side, Tillamook with the ball. High post Dickinson. Baseline Armstrong goes through his legs. Armstrong chases it down, throws it up, doesn't go. Ball tipped out in the student section of the Seagulls, off Tillamook. Seaside ball. 19-8, Seaside leads. 2 minutes left, first period. Sideline right with the ball. Looking inside is Medema. Medema gets back on top, swinging Bartlett. Left side, Thompson drives inside. Checked by Armstrong. Rebound is picked off by Medema. Medema swings right side. Campbell. He'll fake from 3, but definitely not take it from there. Swinging inside, Campbell left side. Gonna drive, stop, shoots from 5. Good. Tough shot by Campbell, the All-Stater from last year, as he hit right over the top Armstrong left side. Largest lead of the ball game is 13 by the Seagulls. Frame left side, bounce pass Armstrong, gonna drive inside, stop, shoot, short, no good, gets his own rebound, double pump, triple pump, puts it up, in, and he's fouled. Armstrong with a big strong move on the baseline, took his time to collect himself and get both feet underneath him, took it back up strong, gets the foul, the bucket, and he goes to the line.
That's exactly right. He took his time. I think part of that 38% shooting
That was a nice job as Armstrong underneath has not shot the ball exceptionally well as far as percentage is concerned. He does hit the free throw. Tillamook's back to within 10, 21-11, 1:22 left first period. Left side, Bodway with the ball, looking inside, kicks baseline. There's Thompson again. Good. 4-3. Standing just outside the line. Thompson, the outside shooter extraordinaire here for the Seagulls, bags another as he has 3 three-pointers on the ball game and 9 points. Swings left side. Bourne, 18-footer on the way. In and out, no good. Chased down in the corner by Bodway. Armstrong lost control. Tipped away by Ben Kelly, but controlled there by Bartlett. Bartlett swings right side. Pump fake by Medema. Now cross court. Bodway, baseline left. Thompson, jumper, 15. It's in and out, no good. Rebound tipped high in the air, controlled by Medema. He shoots, doesn't go. He's fouled, no call. Thompson offside board. Fouled again, this time called on Dickinson. One official pointed Dickinson, the other pointed Armstrong, and the one on top, Visser, one out, and calls a foul on Armstrong from behind. They probably both got a piece of him. Armstrong picks up his first personal foul. Free throw on the way and good by Thompson. Thompson, first free throw of the ball game. He's 3 for 3 from the three-point line, 0 for 2 from inside there. Free throw, second one is missed, but Campbell with a rebound. Ball's loose, Dickinson, whistle. Foul is going to be on Bartlett with a hack. Cheesemakers will get it back after the missed free throw by Thompson. Dickinson has been known to get worked up before. As we saw the bench clear down in Newport. Top of the key with the ball, Bourne swings right side, Labhart, baseline Dickinson, back to Bourne, swinging left. There's Kelly, baseline Armstrong as they work left side, inside. Labhart up and in over the top of Campbell. And Labhart had no fear at 6 foot, putting it up over the top of 6'4" Campbell. Left side, Thompson to Medema on top. Medema looking for Campbell, now makes a crossover move, baseline left. High post Bodeway, 18-footer on the way. The rainbow doesn't go at the buzzer, and that's the end of the first period of play. Tillamook trails 25-13. We'll be back in 1 minute. They're tough. Welcome back to Seaside High School and Cheesemaker Basketball. Randy Shield, Patty Shield, and Nathan Radcliffe with you here for Cheesemakers and the Seaside Seagulls. JV action tonight. Tillamook wins 79-55 over Seaside. Jared Klump knocks down 30 tonight. His second 30-plus performance of the year. Seaside with the ball. Ben Morris, top of the key, jumper, good. It was so good that it almost hit the net and popped right back out. Bourne in backcourt, picked by Morris, takes it, lays it up and in. 29-13, 16-point lead for Seaside. Half-court pass, goes to Armstrong, feeds left side. Dickinson dishes back door. Labhart hands to Armstrong, stop, lays it up and in. Chris did, scooped inside. It looked like he took a walk. Of course, he has steps that cover about 20 feet. Pass inside, Campbell spins. He got away from Armstrong and Dickinson and gets an easy 2. Bourne with the ball, a little bit more careful this time as Morris picked him clean last time. Labhart feeds back door, inside left side. Kelly, jumper 18, no good. Armstrong fights loose, finally comes up with it. Spin move, hikes the ball through his legs to Labhart. Jump ball, alternating possession, Cheesemakers. Danny Bourne comes out of the ball game. Sam Mulder checks back in. Bourne's done a great job against the pressure of the Seaside Seagulls. Again, the quickness of Morris, as good as anybody you'll find in the state. Baseline left, Tillamook with the ball, down by 16, 31-15. Right wing, Ben Kelly, jumper 18, in and out, no good. Tipped once, twice, high off the floor, going to be Tillamook ball. Apparently Medema got a piece of it last. We'll get those shooting percentages here in just a moment. This game, not an easy one to keep up with stat-wise. Labhart with the ball, baseline left, lob pass inside. Mulder stops, lays it up and in. Mulder finally got open inside on the inbounds play, laid it up and in. 14-point lead for the Seagulls. Morris with the ball on top, pump fake, right side Medema, set shot for 3. Good. Oh, man, are they tough. 34-17, and Tillamook turns the ball over sideline right as the pass went right through Labhart's hands out of bounds. Tillamook wants timeout. 34-17, 6:25 left in the second period. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back, KTI Radio. Pass inbounds, baseline left, going to be tipped away out of bounds. It'll be Seaside ball. First period stats kind of tell the tale. Tillamook 6 out of 14 from 2, but 0 for 5 from the three-point line, shooting 32% in the period, collecting 13 points. On the other side of the ball, 5 out of 10 from the two-point area for Seaside, and 3 for 4 from the three-point area for Seaside. 8 out of 14, 57%, 75% from the three-point line. That you figure that is going to hurt you in the long run.
9 points, they got out 4 shots.
No, you can't. That's just about as good as you can do. Free throw on the foul inside. Apparently the foul called on Armstrong, his second. As Campbell to the line, first free throw good, second one good as well. And it is 36-17. Campbell has yet to miss. Pass right side, Medina picks it off. Crossover move, down the line, stops, shoots, doesn't go. Rebound offside goes to Mulder. Looks like men against boys right now. Ball tipped away in backcourt, collected by Mulder. Mulder will bring it down the floor. 6 minutes left, first half. Tillamook down 36-17. Armstrong pump fake, inside scoop, in and out, doesn't go. Rebound tipped away, back into Dickinson. Nice rebound by Armstrong. Out to Mulder. Mulder crossover, freezes left side, goes to Kelly. Kelly right side to Dickinson, toes back, inside Armstrong, turnaround short, gets his own rebound, throws it up and in. But as long as you keep getting your own board, what's the loss? I mean, you're running time off the clock, although the Cheesemakers, that's the last thing they need right now. 36-19, Seaside leads, 5:22 left, first half. That's right, 36 points, and we're just into the second period. Right wing with the ball, Bodway going to drive inside. There's a crossover, left-handed shot, good. Well, just perfect as far as plant the foot, cross it through, step through. Cheesemakers froze and don't get anything out of it. Mulder for 3, right wing, good. Oh, he was deep in the coffin corner on the right side. Hits for 3, the first three-pointer of the night for the Cheesemakers. Gets them back to within 16, 38-22, 4:49 left, first half. Ball tipped away out on top, Bodway to Dickinson, but Bodway gets it back. Campbell travels, no call. Pass inside, or crossover move, throws it up. Armstrong should have had foul number 3, and Armstrong is down. He'll be all right, I believe, as he gets up. Mulder, post for 3 again. No good this time. Ball tipped out, Mulder gets it back again. Mulder gonna drive baseline, deep, inside, jump, shoots, doesn't go. Ball tipped out of bounds. Oh, would have been off Seaside. It was from here. We had a pretty good view of it, but they're going to give the ball to Seaside. Apparently they thought Mulder got a piece. Armstrong on the other end is up. He didn't ever come down that trip. Boy, he took a pretty good shot, but I think he delivered a pretty good one himself. Left side jumper, Campbell, 15. Oh, badly missed over the top. Shot the 16-footer from 15 feet away. Baseline left, Kelly, Dickinson, inside, Armstrong, tipped once, twice, stop, shoot, scores! Tillamook back to within 14, 38-24, 3:53 left, first half. Morris with the ball, baseline left to Brown in the ball game. That's Matt Brown, a 6'1 senior. With the ball on top, Medina looking for Morris the cutter. Picked on top, loose on the floor, still loose. Morris, the quickest guy on the floor, comes up with it. Tipped loose again. Labhart with the ball on the floor, traveling. I don't know. Tillamook, Labhart worked very, very hard to come up with that ball, but gets the turnover. Out of the ball game will come Dickinson. Into the ball game comes Brame. Chris Dickinson not scoring tonight, but has done a very nice job delivering the ball with 3 or 4 assists already. With the ball, Morris on top, leading by 14 for the Seagulls. Morris right side of Medina, working against the man-to-man. Brame on Medina. Medina inside, kicks on top. Bodway driving down the lane, throws it up. Armstrong got his hand caught in the net, doesn't go. Rebound up and in by the big guy, Ben Archibald, as the 6'3 sophomore comes in and gets the follow. 40-24, sideline left. Armstrong to Ben Kelly on top. To Labhart. Labhart looking high post for Armstrong, can't find him there. Labhart with the ball, lob pass on top to Brame, almost picked off. Brame going to drive, now stops, free throw line, kicks back to Labhart. Pump fake, baseline, Mulder, 18, too long this time, bounces twice, tip up, and in by Armstrong. Armstrong just got a paw on that ball, threw it up in the air, and it happened to fall in the bucket. 40-26, Armstrong down with his 15th point of the ball game. Swings right with the ball, Archibald Archambault looking both way, now goes baseline inside, pump fake, step through Thompson. He can't hit the easy shot. Rebound inside, Archambault, the big guy, fights it loose, tips all the way to the other end. Ben Kelly high, rolls up on his head, on his knee, still trying to get rid of the ball. Tipped out of bounds, should be Tillamook ball. No, they're going to take it. Yes, now they change and correct the call. It will be Tillamook, and that is the right call in that case. And you can hear the disapproval of the Seagull fans. Of course, they're not used to getting calls that are one way or the other and go against him up here. Brame's right side jumper 18 doesn't go. Rebound tipped up high in the air. Controlled whistle. Oh, foul Brame. Tillamook picks up the foul on Brame as Carey picks up his first personal foul. And so to the other end will go Medema. Medema is 1 out of 2 on the night from the free throw line. Make that 2 out of 3. And to the line. No. Free throw on the way. Good. As Medema hits the free throw. And into the ball game will come Jason Goff as he checks back. Jeremy Armstrong will check out. Armstrong has 2 personal fouls already in the first half. I'm sure Bob's thinking right here, 2:15 left to play. First half, let's not pick up number 3 on the guy that's doing it on the inside for us. Medema, both free throws good. It's 42-26, 16-point lead for the Seagulls. Bourne back into the ball game on top, moving right side, feeds to Labhart. Back to Bourne, down the lane, hands off Mulder. He'll pump for 3. No good, a little bit long. Chased down in the corner, tipped out of bounds. Off Tillamook, Danny Bourne, and it'll be Seaside ball. Mulder, good looks, dead on, just a hair long 2 or 3 times in a row now. Sam Mulder in the ball game has 5 points. He is 1 out of 5 from the 2-point area, 1 for 2 from the 3. Left side, Campbell with the ball looking baseline. Can't find him. On top, picked off by Goff. Goff on the breakaway, down the floor to the hoop. Oh! Whistle, intentional foul from behind. And the reason for it is Goff was going to put that ball home. Nobody on this team leaps better than Jason Goff, and he was going to take it from a ways out and put it down with 2 hands, but he's checked from behind by Campbell when he's in the air, and when you come from behind, you have the chance of taking the intentional foul. And so to the line, we'll go get Jason Goff to shoot 2, and then the Cheesemakers will get the ball out of bounds again. First free throw no good. Rolls around and pops back out as Goff will get the second one. No question, Jason had one thing on his mind when he stole that ball. He said, if Jeremy can do it last week, I can do it this week. Second free throw, no good as well, but the Cheesemakers do get the ball out of bounds as the intentional foul called. Goff yet to score in the ball game tonight, as he did not get a lot of playing time here late in the first and early in the second period. Posting down in the middle, big number 40, Ben Archambault, 6'3", 255 pounds, and a sophomore. He's a wide body for a sophomore and a strong one on the inside. With the ball, Tillamook framed to Bourne. Bourne right side to Mulder. Inside Dickinson, stop, junk hook, good. No way he was going to miss that either, with the 44 shooting down almost at 6'8". Campbell with the ball left side. Thompson, there's a lob pass. Campbell lays it up and in. Pretty play from the top. You see that in the big time. It's a little bit too far away, or Campbell would have put that ball down as well, but he caught and shot in the air. Scores his 44-28, 16-point Seaside lead. Left side, Brame with the ball, going to drive, stops, hands right side to Mulder. Mulder, baseline, going to cut off there. Archambault, jumper, misses everything. Campbell with the outlet going the other way. He'll take it himself. Hand left side to Morris, and it goes behind him out of bounds. I think Seaside would have loved to have traded those two around and had Morris with the ball and Campbell running the wing, but it didn't work out that way, and so Campbell with the errant pass turns the ball over. Turnover number 7 of the ball game, only the second in the second period by Seaside. Pass inside, Mulder, going to drive, stop, shoot, short, no good. Goff, rebound, puts it up and in. Tillamook trying to hang close, down 14, 50 seconds left, first half. Morris with the ball on top. Hash mark right, high post Campbell. Campbell working against Goff, back to Morris. Morris going to drive, stop, now he drives again, lays it up and in. Tillamook, 32 seconds left. Dickinson for three. Good! Dickinson hits for three from the left wing. Tillamook's back to within 13. 23 seconds left, third period. Tillamook's going to drop back into a zone here as Bob changes it up, trying to stop the quickness of Ben Morris. 15 seconds left. Seaside will go for the final shot of the half. Morris on top, left, lob pass left baseline. Medema for three. Good. Oh, man, is he a pure shooter or what? Medema bags for three. 3 seconds left in the half. Brave from three-quarters court. It's off the glass, no good, and that's the end of the first half of play. The Cheesemakers trail 49-33 as a 25 and then 24-point quarters put together by the Seaside Seagulls, as Tillamook scores 20 in the second period and still loses 4 points to the Seagulls. That's pretty tough. The Cheesemakers trail by 16, 49-33. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Seaside High School for helping us with our broadcast location. Special thanks goes to Randy Shield of KTIL Radio in Tillamook for letting us have their broadcast signal for this game. And grants are provided by Phillips Candies, your leader in saltwater taffy of Seaside. And by Morris Floor Covering, you'll walk on his reputation. Complete floor covering service. That's Morris Floor Covering of Seaside. And by Bard Auto Parts, your complete Napa automotive dealer of Seaside. And by Universal Video, your complete Nintendo and videotape rental service of Seaside. And by Del Chevron at the Y in Seaside, your complete automotive dealer and parts. And special thank goes to Classic Electronic Service. He's responsible for keeping our equipment running and going. He's your Classic County alarms and VCR and television repair service.
Freshman game, only halfway through. A tad bit of a late start over there.
Third period,
so the freshmen undefeated, 11-0 on the season, and have outscored their opponents badly throughout the course of the year. So the Cheesemakers underway here in the second half with Ben Morris and Seaside Seagulls bringing the ball in. Tillamook is going to match up, go man-to-man. Inside, Campbell spins around, shoots, doesn't go, but he's fouled. And Armstrong, just 11 seconds into the second half of play, picks up number 3. I don't believe he's going to get fine time for this yet, as Cheesemakers are not near as strong without the power play on the inside of Armstrong, who had 15 points in the first half. Armstrong does pick up his second foul, and that will be a fear of his third foul. That will be a fear of the Cheesemakers when you have to go man-to-man against a quality offensive player like Campbell. Nothing but net there. 12 out of 15 for the game for Seaside. Goff brings the ball down himself against full court press of the Seagulls. They're going to drop back now into the man-to-man defense of their own. Bourne on top, looks Brame, cutter, goes back, Mulder right side, pass inside, tipped away, but Goff chased it down in the corner. Wastes his dribble, pass inside, tipped out of bounds off Medema. It'll be Cheesemaker ball. A little slow on the pass that time by Goff. It hung in the air, maybe got caught in the wind or something. And so the Cheesemakers almost lost it there. On top, looking for the inbound play. Goes out on top, picked off there by Bodway. Ahead to Morris. Spin move, 360, still in control. Behind his back, feeds right side Medema. Going baseline, stop, cut off there to Thompson. Jumper, 15, no good. Rebound tipped up by Campbell, doesn't go. And Armstrong down with the board. Armstrong going to take it down himself. Free throw extended right side. Stops on top, hands to Bourne. Bourne goes to Mulder. Mulder with the ball, looking inside on top to Brame. Brame pump fake from 3, won't take it. He usually hits his first 3 of the ball game. He hasn't taken it yet. Goff, jumper, inside, 5-footer, in and out and back in again. And the Cheesemakers within 16 again. 1 minute gone here in the second half. It did not. In the popcorn popper, back out. Pass inside, picked off by Armstrong. Could have been a foul over the back, no call. Armstrong going to take it out of backcourt himself, now hand to Bourne. Bourne going to run it down the floor. Ben Morris hawking him on the left side. Almost turned it, picked it off. Feeds left side, tipped away in backcourt. Armstrong comes up with it. Tips it off, no. It doesn't go off Bodway. Tipped out of bounds by Campbell. And Seaside is all over the place defensively right now. I don't know what Larry said at halftime, but it had to be encouraging because Seaside is out getting after it defensively right now. Brame inside, a little late on the pass, tipped away, picked off Medema. Medema left to right pass, Ben Morris tipped off his hands, out of bounds, going to be Tillamook ball. Oh boy, that was Bullet Bob on a pass from Medema to Morris. Just about gave Ben a new haircut as it slid right over the top of his head. Left side, Brame with the ball, working against Medema. Looking inside, cutter goes right to Bourne. Bourne pump fake on the outside, won't take it, spins right, going to go baseline. Pass to Armstrong. He spins around, dishes off. Mulder set shot, 18 on the way. In and out, no good. Tipped up once, twice, controlled by Brame and the Cheesemakers. On top to Bourne. Bourne toes for 2. It's short. Rebound comes off again. Inside to Bodway. Cheesemakers cannot hit a shot again. Long outlet pass. Medema, 3-on-2 break. Stops, jumps, scores. Took it in against Danny Bourne at 5'7", and just shot it right over the top of him. Banked it in, and the Cheesemakers down by 18, 53-35. Bourne goes sideline right, hands on top to Goff. Goff stops, kicks left to Mulder. Mulder into the corner, spins, tip, whistle, foul Medema from the backside. Tillamook has seen Astoria and Seaside now, at least just over a half of Seaside. And Seaside would not be 7-4 had they played this way every ball game, I'll guarantee you that.
Astoria beat Seaside by 8 or 9.
Seaside definitely could not have shot this well tonight. Tillamook turns it over on the inbounds play. Morris got a piece of it, and then it went off Bourne out of bounds as Tillamook has their second turnover of the period and their 11th of the game. 9 turnovers tonight for Seaside. Campbell right wing, Medema. Pass inside, Campbell almost over the back. Back to Medema for 3, good. 5 out of 6 from the three-point line. What do you say? Mulder right side, Goff, high post, pump fake, stop, shoots from 10, good. Nice look by Jason Goff on the right wing. Inside, pass tipped away by Armstrong. Armstrong on the break going the other way. 1-on-2, stop, crossover to the hoop, scores! Nice shot inside. Thompson kind of shrugs his shoulders, says, what do I do? That was a tough shot by Armstrong. Armstrong and Campbell rattling around on the inside. Pass, Campbell has high post, spins inside, stop. Hacked again, no call, hands off Medema. He checked, no, tipped off on the pass, thrown away, but steals it right back. Campbell lays it up and in. Goff looking on the cross court to Bourne, and Campbell stepped in, stole it, laid it up and in. 19-point lead for Seaside. Armstrong stopped, throws it up, doesn't go. Inside, Campbell with the board. Outlet to Thompson. 2-on-2, now 3-on-3. Going the other way. Crossover, spin, shoot, doesn't go. Tipped once, twice, fought for, whistle. Foul's going to be Thompson. A little bit frustrated that time the shot didn't go down. And so Thompson going to whistle with the foul. 4:14 left, third period. Tillamook will get it back. Seaside very well schooled in the step through and the crossover, things you get by with at junior high consistently. If anybody knows how to do them, they do them extremely well here. Mulder posted up on the blocks right side, stop, powers it up, short, rebound Campbell inside, outlet Morris, sideline left. He'll move the ball to the middle, stops, jumps, shoots for three, short, no good, rebound Thompson on the offside, whistle, foul, Armstrong, that's 4. Jeremy's got to count himself lucky that he didn't get his 4th one a while ago, as he's hammered around on the inside with Campbell. Armstrong, I believe, going to take the stroll to the bench and make the move for Bob as Dickinson gets ready to check back in. Jeremy's been here before, the 4-foul frame, and he knows it with 4. It's time to warm the pines on the far side. So Jeremy, having played just a great ball game so far tonight, goes over and has a seat. Thompson free throw good. Absolutely. Two out of 3 from the line. Thompson hits double figures. He has 11 in the ball game. To go with 15 for Campbell and 16 for Medema. Free throw, second one is good as well. Mulder goes sideline right, feeds on top, picked off, ahead to Campbell. Campbell looking for the jam, going the other way, puts it down, and a foul on Dickinson. Oh, I didn't see the foul, but it was a pretty two-hand jam by Campbell. He put it down with authority, pulled the breakaway rim down hard. Apparently Dickinson got a little piece of him. I don't know if that call needed to be made, but it doesn't take anything away from the athletic move that Tim Campbell just made there. Big play by Campbell on the breakaway. The two-hand jam, put it down hard. Misses the free throw. He's still too excited about the jam. Rebound Dickinson, outlet Mulder. Dickinson going to get a little bit fired up right here, I have an idea. Mulder, right wing, jumper 18, no good. Rebound offside, goes to Thompson. Thompson looking for the outlet, finally finds into the ball game Bartlett. Bartlett inside, kicks off, stops, Bodway 15, no good. Rebound long goes to Medema, loose on the floor, going to be jump ball. Alternating possession goes to the Cheesemakers. Brame ties up Medema, sideline right, as Bodway missed the 15-footer.
He's a little far in his way back there.
He was. Right wing, Mulder with the ball. Going to stop, drive inside, crossover shoot. Doesn't go. Dickinson, offensive board, throws it up. It doesn't go, but the foul will be on Bodway, I believe. Can't really tell. We're on the far, far side from the scores table. I'm not sure that that was Bodway or Campbell with the foul. We cannot see the board, and we're up in the balcony on the Berry corner, past the baseline in the gym here at Seaside, and so it's hard to tell who that foul was administered on. We'll say it was on Campbell. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Dickinson free throw good. If somebody gets 5 later on, we'll know. 3:13 left to play in the third period. Dickinson hits them both. 62-41. Tillamook trails by 21. Pass inside Bartlett to Campbell. Campbell looking baseline, back to Bartlett. High post Campbell, left side. Stop, going to drive inside. Check there by Dickinson, no Goff. Dickinson with the board. He's going to bring it out himself. Bounce pass, baseline right, throws it away. I don't know where that ball was going to go. Campbell with the ball on top. He's left side, picked off Labhart. Labhart down the floor, picks left side, Brame. Bounce pass right side. Kelly, crossover move, whistle, foul. It's going to be on Bartlett. And I don't know, Dickinson last time down the floor, he was straight away from us. He was looking backside to Brame, breaking down, but he missed him by about 6 feet. And 62-41. Tillamook turned the ball over, but they got it back on the steal by Labhart. Good ball movement going the other way to Kelly on the right wing. Taking it in. Tillamook down 21. 2:44 left in the third. Free throw good by Ben Kelly, his first points of the ball game. Kelly will get one more free throw, down by 20. 2:44 left in front of a good crowd here at Seaside for a Thursday night. Free throw no good. Rebound comes off to Thompson. Thompson hounded there by Kelly, hands off to Ben Morris, and Morris will bring it down. Ben with the ball on top of the key. Looks right, goes right to Medema against a man-to-man defense. Dickinson is posted up against Campbell on the right side. They're looking for Bodway left. No Thompson down the lane. Jumps, doesn't score. Rebound tipped out of bounds. No, it's saved there by Brame, out to Goff. To Labhart. Crossover move. Moves to top of the key. Sideline left. Dickinson. Corner. Kelly back to Dickinson. Hack no call. Thompson. No Dickinson for 3. Good. Under pressure. No, they're only going to give him 2. Oh, they missed that one big time. Dickinson towed for 3, and nobody saw it. Lob pass inside. Campbell on the right side. Back to Medema for 3. No good this time, but a long rebound to Campbell. Spin move, jump, shoots, no good. Thompson rebound, doesn't go. Goff high in the air for the board. Right wing, Labhart, crossover move. Hacked in backcourt, no call to Goff. Goff with the ball, sideline left, stops, gives on top to Brame. The officials, I think, so surprised that Dickinson pumped that thing so quick, didn't know whether he was inside or outside the line. Dickinson, jump hook, doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Medema. 3-on-1 break. Medema right, behind the back. Bodway, pass inside. Campbell lays it up. He missed it. Tip doesn't go. Rebound loose inside. Brame gets it back. Brame, whistle, foul going to be on Kelly.
They just got a bit too tricky there. He went down the middle behind the basket.
Foul's going to be on Ben Morris, not Ben Kelly. That's Cheesemaker's the wrong Ben there. Big Ben and Little Ben. That's true. Neither of them are real big. Right wing pass inside Goff. Stops, turns, jumps, shoots, doesn't go. Rebound offside Thompson. Thompson's a big guy to be playing the forward position. Very stout, probably about 225 or so. Morris going to pull it out. 1:14 left, set up the offense. Working against Ben Kelly. Ben against Ben, tipped away from behind, but goes right to Thompson. Thompson, lob pass baseline to Bodway. Bodway stops, left-handed move, pumps, no on top, goes to Morris. Pump fake there, gonna step inside the 3. Can't take it, good D on Ben Kelly. Pass, left baseline, Bodway stops, shoots over the top, short bank and scores. Dickinson, not a good move there. Dickinson came over to take the ball out of bounds. He never even got out of bounds. He got half a foot out, turned, threw the ball in. And with a full 1.5 feet in play, turnover Tillamook, and the Cheesemakers turn the ball over for the 6th time in the period, 15 in the ball game. Baseline jumper, left side check, Dickinson inside, stolen away from Ben Kelly by Thompson, up and in. Baseline pass, right side, Dickinson for 3 again. This one's long, no good. Brame, rebound, hands inside. Labhart stops, pump, shoots, doesn't go. Dickinson with a follow, scores. Nice action that time by Chris Dickinson to get to the offensive boards and put it in. 66-46, down by 20, 20 seconds left, 3rd period. Medema with the ball, working against the motion offense of the Seagulls. Trying to run time off the clock. Looked like the old 3-man weave of the Globetrotters there for a minute. Baseline, lob pass inside, tipped away, going to go out of bounds. Off Goff, then off Brame. And the Seagulls will get it back with 7 seconds left. Coffin corner left baseline. Seaside leading by 20. Far side, Bodway brings it into Medema. He's going to stop. No, drive inside. Should have been a travel. They're going to call a foul instead. It'll be on Brame. He did get the ball caught on the hip and packed a suitcase or 2 on his way down the lane, but the foul on Brame apparently may have caused the travel or something. Who knows? Seaside with the ball to bring it in. Baseline left, tipped out of bounds off Labhart, and it'll be Seaside ball again. 4 seconds left now in the period. A long 7 seconds here. Seaside, Morris looking to go inbound. Brame falls down, backdoor Medema, lays it up. He missed the easy shot. Long rebound out, and that's the end of the 3rd period of play. Tillamook trails 66-46. We'll be back in 1 minute. Oops. Welcome back to Seaside High School. Randy Shield, Patty Shield, and Nathan Radcliffe with you here with the Cheesemakers getting thumped right now, down 20, 66-46, going into the final period of play. Ball sideline left. Bodway with the ball. Swings outside, looking inside. Thompson gets loose, stops, pump fake, jumper from 15, hits. Tough shot by Thompson. There's a reason he's the leading scorer in the Quappa League, and that is touch from the outside. He hasn't had much from the inside, but outside, he has been tough tonight. On top, Brame with the ball, tipped off Medema. Medema going to take it down the floor. Stop, shoot, scores. Oh, looks like he almost rolled an ankle, but doesn't even come up limping. Cheesemakers take it the other way. Down 24. Outside, Dickinson stops. Cross court to Bourne. Bourne on top, bounce pass Dickinson. Pump for three. Short, no good. Rebound comes down. Dickinson didn't follow that time as he did last time. Morris with the ball on top to Medema. Swings left side to Bodway. Stops, inside, jump, shoots. Flat, no good. Rebound tipped once, twice. Controlled there by Mitchell. Mitchell can't get it up. Rebound goes to Labhart. Labhart, sideline right. Cut off by Ben Morris. Tipped away. He'll pick it off and go the other way. Morris on the easy breakaway, lays it up and in. They're letting Morris play out there. Quick enough hands. I don't think they see a lot of what he gets by with. 72-46, Tillamook trails. On top, Armstrong back in the game, 15-footer, doesn't go. Brame with a rebound, fought loose, still on the floor. Brame with it. He's dogpiled. Jump ball, alternating possession will go to Tillamook. Cheesemakers on the alternating possession will get the ball out underneath their own bucket. As back into the ball game will come Campbell and also Sam Mulder. The two 42s on the far side check in together. Dickinson comes out and Bodway comes out. Labhart to bring the ball in, goes to Bourne, swings around on top. Armstrong looks inside, pump fake there. He's going to work the ball left to right around the horn. On top to Brame. Brame, pump fake. Here goes the three. He usually hits the first, and he does. Made me look. I know he wants to play baseball this year, so no wonder he's making me look good. Medema, baseline right, going to drive inside. Stop, pump. Oh, he gets nothing but air. Outlet rebound from Armstrong to Labhart. Labhart behind his back to the hoop. Oh, can't get it to finish. Pretty look on his way down the floor. Whistle foul. Going to be with the reach and the hack on Sam Mulder. As Mulder will pick up foul number 3. That is still not the bonus for Seaside. Neither team in the bonus right now. And Seaside will get the ball out in backcourt. It's Roger Mitchell, a 6'2", 176-pound senior in the ball game, brings it in. Sideline left. With the ball is Campbell. Campbell with a monster jam earlier in the ball game. Travel on top by Mitchell. No call. Hands to Morris. Morris, crossover move down the lane. Stops. Scoops to the hoop. Scores. Pretty shot. He went by the Cheesemakers so fast they weren't even sure that he'd gone by him. Right wing, Armstrong. Baseline, Labhart. Stops. Jumps. Foul. Doesn't get the shot to go, but Thompson will be whistled with the foul. As the Cheesemakers took the ball inside. Labhart works so well on the inside for a guy that's only 6 foot 1 inch tall.
I'm really looking forward to watching him next year. I think this year he's going to help him a lot. Yeah, it's not so confident, but he's a pretty giant stride.
Free throw on the way. Good. And if you talk about years to come, boy, there is a style of basketball you've got to like coming up for the Cheesemakers. It's not going to be big. There's no tall guys coming, but
no lumber there, but you got Jared Coffins constantly at the
tell you what, we've got some guys coming that can run the floor. With the ball at right wing, 1 free throw out of 2 for the Cheesemakers. Thompson pump fake for 3, going to step inside the 3, hand back to Medema. Medema, baseline left to Mitchell. Spin, stop, check, whistle foul, going to be Mulder. And that'll be foul number 4 on Sam. So Sam picks up his 4th foul, and I would imagine we're pretty close to the shooter. And they're going to call this one 2 shots anyway. Are they? No, they're going to give it out underneath. Well, that's good. Seaside will get the ball out underneath their own bucket as Ben steps over to bring it in. 5:25 left in the ball game, 74-50. Ball out on top, tipped away Labhart, but goes right to Mitchell. Stops in the key. Mitchell's going to set up a 10 in there and just camp around a while, but as pass inside Campbell. Stop, turn around, foul, no call. Rebound offside on the missed shot goes to Armstrong. Armstrong down the sideline right. Cross-court pass. Labhart just threw his hands out of bounds. Bullet bob on a pass there as well. Jeremy Armstrong threw the 90-mile-an-hour fastball to Labhart. No, he doesn't. He doesn't throw it with 2 hands. Maybe that's the problem. We'll have to start working on that. With the ball Seaside after the turnover, 74-50. Tillamook trails 24. Thompson with the ball. Labhart all over him. Cross court, pass inside Medema to the hoop. Scores. Oh, boy, he was fouled from behind by Bourne and didn't get the call, but he did get the bucket, 76-50. Bourne down the lane. Stop. Fade away. Throws it up. Desperation doesn't go. Armstrong, big board. Stop. Scoops. Doesn't go, but he's fouled by Campbell. Boy, Jeremy's tough when he gets the ball in the paint area. He just doesn't get it there often enough.
I would really dislike to touch my defense.
Boy, you're not kidding. And Armstrong will go to the line. He has 17 in the ball game, only 2 in the second half. Had 15 in the first half. Make it 18 now with a free throw. Biggest output of the year for Jeremy Armstrong from the field or in the scoring category. He's racked up 14, 15 rebounds, but 19 points in the game now for Jeremy, a season high. Jared Klump on the far side getting ready to check in. Jared, unconscious in the JV game tonight, had 30 points. Campbell with the ball, cross court, throws it away. Right into the seats on the far side. I see on the bench coming in, Klump and Labhart will check out. So Jared Klump, the sophomore, checks in. Danny Bourne, the other sophomore, number 22 at the point guard, moves in with the ball, swings right side to Mulder. Mulder, baseline pass, Armstrong, pop, stop, shoots, whistle, foul with a hold on Campbell before the shot. Again, Armstrong gets it down low that time on a nice entry pass from Sam Mulder. Armstrong will go to the line to shoot one-on-one. 4:18 left playing of the ball game. 76-52. Seaside leads over Tillamook. Free throw on the way. In and out, no good. Ball tipped once, twice, controlled in the corner by Morris. Morris, he'll run the ball out of backcourt, still pushing the action. Sideline left, stops, feeds out on top Medema. Medema with the ball, pump fake, faked everybody, hits from the free throw line. Nice move by Medema. Gets 2, it's 78-52. 26-point blowout right here tonight for the Cheesemakers. Baseline right, Mulder jump, shoot, score. Tough angle, and he banked it off the glass from the baseline. I didn't hear that bank shot called, but it went nonetheless. 78-54. Campbell with the ball. Free throw extended right side. Hand off to Medema. They set up the motion offense, as you've seen Tillamook run so many times. Now they're looking to get into the flow of their offense. Campbell pump fake. Tipped away by Mulder, but right back to Campbell. Hands to Thompson. Thompson calls for the screen and gets the three-pointer off. Doesn't go. Bourne gets a rebound. Long rebound outlet to Klump. Crossover, stops, shoots. Going to be a blocking foul on Morris. As tell you what, those are two quick individuals meeting up right there. Jared Klump, quarterback for the Cheesemakers, and Ben Morris, quarterback for the Seagulls. And I tell you what, those are two. The only difference is Jared Klump, about 3 inches taller and probably 20 pounds heavier, and a sophomore. Jared has got a future in his hands. He did. Speaking of sophomores, free throw on the way, no good. Rebound fought for. Mulder comes down with it. Mulder, sideline left, tipped out of bounds. Speaking of sophomores, 6'3", 255-pound B-52 comes in. Ben Archibald. He is a big boy. Stout in the middle. Inbound play tipped away, but the Cheesemakers control. Morris fouls in backcourt, no call. Ball goes across to Mulder on the left wing. 3:12 left. Mulder going to drive inside. Stop. Travel. No call. Ball tipped away. Going to go out of bounds. No, it's saved in the corner by Thompson. Thompson ahead to Morris. Morris has it tipped out of bounds. Going to be Cheesemaker ball.
Getting a little sloppy. Turning's a little dark.
Yeah, it's getting a lot sloppy out there, Nate, I tell you. 78-54. Tillamook trails 24 here. 3:02 left in the game. Cross court. Armstrong pump, fake, shoots, in and out. Doesn't go. Rebound fought for. Going to the corner, out of bounds. Saved by Mulder. Tip. Back in. Seaside controls. With the ball, Campbell. Campbell bring it down the floor. Campbell almost has it picked off there by Armstrong to Morris, 18. It doesn't go. Rebound tipped up once. It's the big guy on the inside. Lays it up. He doesn't get it to go. Armstrong with a rebound. Armstrong outlet. Oh, he's hammered. No call. Another hammer. Campbell got 2 good shots in before he got the whistle. And to the line will go Kerry Brame. And Seaside is going to call time. 2:36 left to play in the game. 78-54. Seaside over the Cheesemakers. We'll be back in 1 minute. Fast game. What did Stubby just win? What did he win?
He won 60.
Welcome back to Seaside High School. 50-50 drawing. Stubby Lyons are going to win it tonight. Head football coach up here, and you're right, fistful of tickets. He should have won something. Jim Auld, head baseball coach, turns it over to. They probably have some sort of scam going up here. Free throw's good by Brame, 78-56. First 2 points of the game for Carey. No, he's got 5 in the game. Ball tipped away. Brame, or Kelly, to the other end, lays it up and in. Oh, it didn't want to stay, but it fell nonetheless. You're right. The money shot on the first 3 taken by Brame, 3 games in a row. Armstrong steals from the backside, double dribble, no call. He'll take it down the middle for himself. Oh, the big guy on the move at 6'5", on top for Brame for 3. I don't know. Yes. Oh, 2 in a row. 2 in a row for Brame. A 3-pointer from the top for Kerry Brame. He's got 8 in the game. Tipped away. Brame with a steal. Kelly and Brame the pick off, and Brame takes it to the floor. He scores, and Seaside wants timeout. 78-63. We'll take, no, we'll leave this one here with 1:46 left to play in the game. Tillamook Tillamook trailing by 16. I'm sorry for those of you that just tuned in. Just gave you some just terrible news, as tell you wrong to start with. Tillamook down by 16. Tillamook trailed by 12 at the end of the first period. In this game, you know, we should have known when, with no time left, or with no time run off the clock, Tillamook gives up 2 points on the technical foul, apparently with a slam dunk in warm-ups. Caught him on that. Free throws by Morris good, and we had not ticked a second off the clock. Tillamook was down 2-0, and Seaside had the ball. Tillamook has actually outscored Seaside here in the second half. They trail by 15. Whistle foul from behind. Ben Kelly on the arm. They're going to send to the line Jason Bartlett. Ben Kelly's gotten by with that wraparound tap from behind all year long, and I don't know how.
Some things are just so ingrained.
Coaches hate that, to see a guy let his guy go by him so he can try to reach around from behind and tap it away. Usually the best thing you get out of it's a foul. You usually give up 2 points, but Ben has been successful at it all year long, and I don't know how. Extremely quick hands, I guess.
It happens a couple times and you figure, oh, that's just the way it's going to go all year.
Tillamook toes the line. Armstrong, Goff, Klump, Ben Kelly, and into the ball game comes Kurt Tandler. Free throw miss. Goff with a rebound out to Kelly. Ben with the ball on the right wing. Crossover spin move. Down lane shoots. Doesn't get it to go. Nice offensive pressure that time by Ben Kelly. On the 360 move on a lane on the right wing. Down to the baseline. Took it up and is fouled there by Ben Morris. Morris will pick up the foul, and Ben Kelly will shoot 2. Ben Kelly to the line. Kurt Tandler, a sophomore. Jared Klump, a sophomore. Danny Bourne, a starter, a sophomore as well. Jason Goff, a junior. Labhart and Brame, both juniors as well. So there is some future here. This is not This is not a one-year or nothing shot for the Cheesemakers. On the other hand, the Seaside Seagulls, basically a senior-oriented ball club. They've got some great ball players and some good gentlemen on the floor, but most of them are seniors. All their starters, except for Bodway, who's posted up baseline left right now, were seniors, and this will be their final year. Unless they have some red shirt playing up here, I don't know. Ben Morris with the ball tipped away, or wrap around from behind tip, but it goes right to the big guy, Archibald, back to Morris. Morris inside, stops, drives, pump fake, dishes off, kicks off, baseline left, set shot on the way for two, doesn't go, inside, Archambault, checked by Armstrong. Archambault, ball loose on the floor, Goff down low with it, feeds it off, Tandler comes out of the pile. Tandler down the lane, stops, right wing, baseline to Klump. Oh, he goes down hard, no foul. Big hit on the far side, couldn't get it to go. I'm not sure. Armstrong inside, banks. Oh, in and out. It hung on the rim and fell away. Full court pass, Bodway to the hoop, doesn't get it to go. Rebound Seaside, inside, pump fake, stops, traveling. Bartlett with the traveling call. The coaches from Seaside standing on their feet complaining about that one. I don't know if he traveled or not. It doesn't matter. 22-point Seaside lead, 22 seconds left in the game. Inside Armstrong, scoops, doesn't score. Boy, he's been close so many times tonight, but they just haven't gone in the second half. As Jeremy has 19 points, 3 out of 4 from the line, and he'll be going back there to have 2 more attempts. Tillamook 15 at halftime, only 4 here in the second half. Got in foul trouble early, spent a lot of time on the Pines.
I think the 4 was like 3 minutes left in the first.
Into the ball game comes, I think it's Lance. It's Stubby Lyons' boy. He's not on the program. Maybe he's on the JV side. Yeah, it is Lance Lyons, a 6'1", 160-pound sophomore. Free throw, no good, but Goff with a rebound lays it up and in. Sideline left, 13 seconds with the ball in back court. Coming down is Bartlett. Bartlett going to run the floor. Stops right side, free throw line, kicks off Archambault, but tipped away by Goff, goes out of bounds. It'll be Seaside ball underneath their own bucket with 4 seconds left to play in the game. 78-67. Seaside over Tillamook by 21. Or make that 11. Baseline Archambault, turnaround, doesn't go. Goff with the offside board, hands out to Tandler, and that's the end of the ball game. 78-67. Tillamook ends up losing by 11, so they actually made it respectable. Came back from down 20 heading into the final period of play and outscore. Well, we'll figure all that up here in just a moment. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with Sports Extra after this 2-minute break for our sponsors. 62% shooting from the floor in the first half. Tough to beat.
Please don't forget that this Saturday night, the high school basketball program will be sponsored in St. from 5 to 8 o'clock down at the American Legion.
Seaside got off to the big start. They held the lead 25-13 after the first period of play. They were up 49-33 at the half, looking for the century mark with an output of 49 points in the first half. Led by 20 going into the final period, and Larry unloaded his bench, and Cheesemakers stepped it up a bit, lose by 12, 78-67 here in Seaside. Seaside goes to 3-1 in Coapa League play and 8-4 on the season. A very talented team here on the Oregon coast in Seaside, and the Cheesemakers go to 6-7 on the season, and they just can't get over that 500 mark. They've been at 4-4 and 5-5 and 6-6, but they just can't get to the top half as they go to 6-7 on the season and 3-2 in the league play with Scappoose coming to town on Tuesday night of next week. We'll be back with a final wrap of the stats and more here on Sports Extra, brought to you by the Les Schwab Tire Center after this word from Les Schwab. And never looks back. It was never really a ball game, as Tillamook could not challenge the firepower of the outside shooting of the Seagulls and then the inside play in the second half of Tim Campbell, especially with a monster jam coming down the stretch in the third.
Yeah, it really was. You know, the score of 78-67 is actually fairly deceiving because the game was never really in question at any point. And you know, it's just amazing that they've lost 4 games. You know, I'd like to see those games they played. You know, people must have really stepped up and come out and played a good, hard game if they're going to beat the Seaside team, because what I saw was a quality basketball team.
A lot of teams have said Seaside was underachieving so far this year. That definitely was not the case tonight. Scoring tonight for the Seagulls, they were led tonight by Medema, who had 20 points in the ball game. Medema with a good, solid ball game start to finish. Next leading scorer, 17 for Campbell, 16 for Thompson, the league's leading scorer, 12 for Morris. So 4 people out of the starting 5 reached double figures. Bodway 1 point away, or they would have put all 5 in to the double digits, all 5 of the starters. The only other player that scored was a big guy on the inside, Archibald, who had 2. Scoring for the Cheesemakers tonight, led by Jeremy Armstrong with his season-high 20 points, 13 for Chris Dickinson in the reserve role, 10 in double figures as well was Kerry Brame, 8 for Jason Goff, 7 for Sam Mulder, who just did not have a great night shooting from the outside. That's going to happen at times. Ben Kelly had 3, Kelly had 4, Labhart had 3, and Danny Bourne had 2. It is notable that Kerry Brame, his 10 points, all 10, came in the final period. Shooting tonight for the Seaside Seagulls. Seaside 24 out of 51 from the 2-point area, 5 out of 7 from the 3-point area, 72% from outside the line. Pretty tough to beat. They shoot 29 out of 58 on the night, 50% from the floor. 14 out of 19 from the line for 74%. They tally 78 points. On the other side, the Cheesemakers shooting 39% tonight from the floor.
Better than average. You know, that's all you can say, Randy.
1 point better than average, but not good enough to win a ball game when the other team's racking up a soft and easy 50%. Tillamook 11 out of 19. From the free throw line, they tally 67 points. Tillamook loses 78 to 67. We'll be back with a final wrap-up after this word from the Les Schwab Tire Center. Okay. Yes. It can go in the briefcase. You can be done. Thanks a lot, Nathan.
And I won't forget my jacket either.
Don't forget your jacket. See you later, Nate.
Is she really?
Welcome back to Seaside High School and Cheesemaker Basketball here. Sports Extra brought to you by the Les Schwab Tire Center, the place to go for your tire care. Tillamook loses at 78 to 67 to the Seaside Seagulls tonight. In other action, the JVs, the Cheesemakers win 79 to 55, and the freshmen Tillamook were ahead by 15 at halftime, although we don't have a final score. We'll look down the floor. Do you have a final score on the freshman game tonight? Tillamook freshman wins by 20, so the Tillamook freshmen moved to 12-0 on the season, and they are rolling. Their talented group. We'll be looking to see them as they come up. Next action over KTIL will be Tuesday night as Tillamook goes back home to face the Scappoose Indians in a game that will be a key here in the first round of Quappa League action. If Tillamook can win there, they'll end the first round at 4-2, which would be just in good position to head into the second half of play. So the Cheesemakers lose tonight 78 to 67. This has been Sports Extra, brought to you by the Les Schwab Tire Center, the place to go for your tire care. This has been Randy Shield along with Patty Shield and Nathan Ratcliffe saying good night and good sports. This has been a KTIL Sports presentation.